I'm sorry. It might be time to let him go. His chances of recovery are slim.
Doctor, if there is still a chance, I'm not going to give up on him.
I've seen everything you've done for him over the years, and it's truly touching. If you don't want to give up, there is a new medication that just might help him, but it's quite expensive.
No matter how much it costs, I'll find a way to raise the money. I will.
It's $100,000 per injection.
Please, doctor. I just need a little bit of more time. Just a little bit more time. And I promise I'll come up with the money.
How would you raise this amount of money? The nurse told me you're planning to sell a kidney?
I would do anything for Vincent to wake up. So, we're not giving up on this treatment.
Here's $20,000. The doctors took up a collection and put this together for you and Vincent. Take that for her.
Thank you. I don't even know what to say. I'm truly, truly grateful. But I promise I'll find a way to make up the money, and I'll repay you in the future, I promise.
No need for that. You've shown us that a true compassion still exists in this world. We're honored to see it, and we're happy to help you.
Vincent, did you hear that? So many people care about us. I will never give up on you. So please, don't give up on yourself, okay?
Mrs. Wilson. Mrs. Wilson. Here. The Wilson Group is the largest conglomerate in the U.S., but the CEO position remains vacant. Are the rumors true? Are you looking for your son to take over the position?
Yes, my son Vincent has been missing for 3 years, and I have been looking for him. The entire Wilson Group is awaiting his arrival. Thank you.
Good morning, Mrs. Wilson.
You have been tasked for 3 years in finding my son Vincent. Where is he?
The last place Vincent was seen 3 years ago was Dream Shadow Town. Since then, there's been no further lead.
Find him! I don't care if you turn that whole entire town upside down.
Yes, ma'am.
Whoever finds my son will be gifted with a generous donation from the Wilson Group and be protected from my husband's gang. But if I find out that anybody has been disloyal, then don't blame me. I will be ruthless and unrepentant.
We'll do our best to find him.
Could you get me a burger, please? Of course, right away. I know you. You have cared for your boyfriend for 3 years without ever leaving his side. And the neighbor knows that.
Vincent is my boyfriend. How could I possibly stand by and do nothing while he's sick? I have to try my best.
You are such a nice girl. There aren't many people like you anymore. I hope he recovers soon.
Thank you.
Your change! Keep it.
Thank you. Vincent, there are still kind people in this world. And once we save enough money to get you that new medication, we'll finally get better.
Sis, I knew you'd be here.
Ben, what are you doing?
You work 3 jobs and suffer this much for Vincent? When will this end?
If you came here to persuade me to give up on him, you can just leave.
You had an offer from MIT, a very bright future ahead of you. What did you do? You threw it all away to sell hot dogs for some comatose person. Is this really worth it?
I don't need to be lectured by you. I've already heard the same thing from Dad 3 years ago. I don't need this.
How could you still bring up Dad? In the last 3 years, you haven't even called home. You're not the daughter that Mom and Dad raised anymore.
I know I've let Mom and Dad down. And I haven't made them proud. I know that. And I know Dad. I can understand Dad would want to cut ties with me. But I can't give up on Vincent. He's an orphan. And I'm the only one in this world that truly loves him. You have Mom and Dad. But Vincent, he only has me. He only has me, okay?
He claims to be an orphan, and what? You're just gonna believe him? You've suffered so much for this unknown person. Even if you give up now, everyone will understand.
Stop it! I'm not giving up on him. I have to find him a cure. Go away!
Take this.
What is this? What is this?
It's a card and it has $500,000. I saved out 100 grand for my job, and the rest, it came from Dad selling the house.
What? Dad sold the house? Why would he do that? I thought he hated me. I thought he wanted to cut ties with me.
He was just saying that out of anger. I mean, you didn't really believe that, did you? Ever since you left the house, most of the money that I've sent you has actually been from Mom and Dad. They just couldn't bear to face you, so they've been helping you through me.
Where do they live now?
They rented a cheap place in the suburbs, I think. I can send you the address if you want.
But what about you? You gave me all your savings. I can't accept this.
That's okay. Don't worry about me. You're my only sister. One day, Vincent, he'll be my brother-in-law. We're family. That's all that matters. You haven't seen Mom and Dad in ages. Today is his 60th birthday. I can't go. I'll be on a business trip in Miami, but it would mean a lot to him if you went. I mean, you could take Vincent.
Okay, I'll go. Thank you. I'll go right now.